All right, so that brings us to our Just for Fun segment. And with the Thanksgiving holidays right around the corner, the question needs to be posed: which SEC coach would make the biggest scene? Because, family, sometimes you have differences of opinion. Sometimes you have overexposure to relatives. And who would make the biggest scene at a family Thanksgiving get together? Jesse, I want to start with you. Who you got as the biggest scene
This
maker
one,
coach?
I was thinking about this person, and then the news came out that he was fired, but I'm sticking with him. I think Will Muschamp
No.
does, because he's like that uncle by marriage that your aunt divorced, and then he wasn't invited to Thanksgiving, but he still shows up, and then he's just like, everyone's like, "What, Uncle Will? Why are you here? What are you here? Really, ex Uncle Will? Why are you here?" And he's like, "We're still family. We're still. I don't understand why everyone's mad." And then he just like
He's got the crazy eyes.
and the crazy eyes, and then he just like gets in a rage when everyone starts telling him that he needs to leave, and he like sets the turkey on fire or something.
Yeah. He's like, "I brought the Solo cups. What's wrong with you guys?"
Yeah, I brought the Lay's potato chips. What?
I brought that 2-liter Dr. Pepper right there.
Yeah, he's like, "You guys were cool with me last year." And it's like, we really weren't, though.
Yeah. You imagined that. It was still weird last year, too.
Yeah, it got weird vibes, but I'm still sticking with Will Muschamp.
All right, so I like that one. Matt, what you got?
I was trying to rack my brain on how this would all work, but I think Cousin Eddie would probably make the biggest scene. I just feel like that whole, I just wonder what his family dynamic's like, and then what that dynamic looks like if it's turned up to 11.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Go for it.
Please, by all means, please do.
His wife kisses family members in the mouth, I bet.
Yeah, probably. So does Tom Brady. So
and that's our dieting portion of the program, because now no one's hungry. So
Yep.
I just have this mental picture of him just yelling, like just carving up the turkey and then talking about how the turkey's not good enough, and his wife just getting angry, and then
there's like a pickup game in the yard.
Spirals.
He gets mad and starts fighting a cousin.
Right.
Yeah. Starts complaining to the neighbor who's the impartial party, and it's just a nightmare on wheels.
We don't even want to be here. You're not even supposed to be with your family, sir. Where's your mask?
Probably have like a neighborhood ref who's calling the game, and he gets all up in their face and shouting.
Right.
I could see that happening. I think I'm going to go with Drinkwitz, actually, because I feel like his nerd status could make it one of those things where maybe people didn't believe in him. Perhaps when he was growing up, like I could see like family have that kind of attitude, and so he goes back home, and he's like, either it's going to be one of two things with him. Either it's going to be he's bragging the whole time because he's like, nobody thought I'd ever amount to anything. Look at me now. And then, or it's going to be, even though he has this great, SEC coaching gig, nobody's going to take him seriously at home still. And so he's going to be like, what do you want from me? I'm an SEC coach. Come on, guys. And that's how I see.
There's a pickup game and nobody picks him. And he's like,
yeah,
right. He's picked last.
Yeah. I could see that with him for some reason. I just get that vibe.
That's hilarious.
So
poor guy.
Yeah, I feel like he gets picked on a lot, but I don't know.
No.
It just is.
Then weird Uncle Mike Leach shows up and he's like,
see, I had some mental picture of how Mike Leach would be sitting at the table, and then somebody would say something and it would trigger some part of his brain, and then he'd go into like this 25-minute diatribe about Caligula's reign in Rome or something, just some random Rome, like historical.
Uncle Mike, you want to say the blessing? And he's like, sure. And then he goes, speaking of blessings, did you know before the Battle of Sparta? And he goes into like a 20-minute thing, and everyone's like, Uncle Mike, it's getting cold, so could you?
Right.
Okay, never mind.
And he just keeps going.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those cut scenes, and it's like 30 minutes later, and he's still talking.
Yeah.
Or like some little known facts about Thanksgiving history or something like that. So
he comes prepared with notes.
Yeah.
The migration habits of turkeys.
That's right. Oh, I love it. All right.